law one also the nanwa tumbi wachesa orano so mampeni John Dramani Mahama wampeni wasema enimenim ya wonkasa mia na mekaye matwe sign
and what you know ya bakwansa fufuro emu a lawyer Serwaa sosu a wono I am a spedwani ma manfo wo madina bottom person so was National Cathedral na o mampani a wafiri ade so ne site wona no we see National Cathedral no see ye betimi de asi ade papa ewo ho
and some ne doors so say the best the papa so you fancy the papa nya heya and you bebom achirechirem ama wate said the tie ni nyina se pepepe enti fa phone na ka me ho e share e wo Facebook Angel 102.9 FM Angel 102.9 FM and your bowadwen na kire wadwen e wo ho and some ne doors enene e ma mienu yesi adwa e ba besom still eye tresom na emu ode pa nti nene e ma mienu aba ni se dia na esese won so wodo de ne ba be ka ho na emu eye de nti ene ka ye ho na ye nyina ye nko enyume asomfo eye me ama Brako ampofo menu aba
Obasima Serwaa Akoto no ni atiesimu no nti yakwa story number 1 and some de edikan eniem Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama akasa ache Ghana fo nyina se kwa bia so empani fo wo de adabambo aso ya no e wo man Ghana mu se sa press fo wo me wonso so wo me wo Ghana ya hye so immigration fo no ezoso no ye navy fo afei wo ma ego nwuram kontokwamu ko agye mayi wo ya hye so ne miamia hodo agye mayi fa hodie disi wo asoja so ka ho bi eno achi wo me wo me mu amhwe sa asomdwe be ya adwuma presifo wo ma akaka ho nyina wo se wo nyina se wo se obi aka ne tambo ne de onko dia no na bo ma ya nyina yetimi abu asomdwe yo na bo ma ya asomdwe ya yekutamu no de ye di free Ghana akro ane de ye di wura Ghana de ye ti Ghana ha nyina ye ya sa ase betimi atim kama na bo ama Ghana asomdwe no atimi akoyie wo se bambofo nyina ebo ban na obi amfa ne kitikiti ne mranto asem ne mrante sama mebo amfa amfra ye ebambo hu nsam ama fe hu ani hwenhwe ye nkuta Ghana fo wode nsam ya todwa akyese se hu behia sa na muntu a wo se bambo aso ye ne tuo na de boa ama Ghana se de ye nyina yetimu no ye hu ne se wo makeka wo mo ho nya se wo mo trase atwan ama bibi asi ansa na wo ma ye bibi broni fra bibi proactiveness se wo mo wo timu hyase emfa wo mutimu susu ka se baby yedri ye hyase enye we na hwe ya se betimi asi na wo ma ye enti nipa bonfo ne hyase se won tutu na mo no na se ebambofo na dinanim kan na bibia toto na kwan mu kama o ma bani de sanse mu atudwa ebra bambo ye wo ma Ghana mu akuhudo wo mo empanimfo atuatua no heads of security eba nan ya na chief of defense staff bambofo ya wo ma Ghana mu sojafo no wo mo panipa wodi wo manim CDS eka ho edi animo General Thomas Paul Pepra afei wo ma kaka ho nyina wona ya session leader nti wona di animo di wo mo koye akosra wo mampani ma na kwaba se papa wona ye commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces say Ghana Armed Forces di ane na di aka ne die obi a hyewase enti ya ba ya eyanchia ane akwaba ane ye de ma wo se waba wo sa ba ne wo sa ba enti akwaba bie mu awura ene oje wo so na ho no ka kire se so ye memu ankasa no a bambo ho nsam ye koso ye memu na ho hia pa enipa dodo no a ka ho asem titiro ye se ane ase nipa bi ya boni ho ama akwakoye bibie ho wo se ono ankasa kura wate se o me ye ti fifemu ye ne amanye wo ho no mo no ya hye so no ase nipa bi ye skamishes nketenkete bi wo no se hey munya abotre ana wose mon hyase na munya adwuma na bamba wose yenya e wo man Ghana mu na hia pa na boa ma yakoso ahwe ni muten na ayi adwuma yenti Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
We still have threats to our peace that we must continue to look at internally and externally. Internally to do with chieftaincy disputes and some incidents of armed robbery and things like that. Externally to do with the threats on our northern borders
And so we cannot let our vigilance down. There should be no vacuum. And so you must all continue to work, as the CDS said, zealously, to make sure that there's no breach of the peace in the country. And so I want to thank you for all the work you're doing. We're working hard to set up the Council of State so that we can start to put the controlling boards of all the services and all the government parastatals in place. And so once we have the Armed Forces Council and the Prisons Council and all of them set up, all your service councils, we're sure that we'll begin to look at how to manage things in respect of any outstanding issues that exist. But in the meantime, I expect you all to work very closely together like you've been doing, and continue to keep the country safe for all of us.
No wase sent chemupa wage na benkum wese wage na nifa na akwa ya sasa bambo fro na nkasa won bebo yenye ho ban no wo mu entema tete a wose be ha dwen pa wose se de mo ya no monya ne saa wai yaro kufu dampare ni CD asemo amaka ni nyina mo nka mo monya ne saa na wose saa na monya no na mo ama asomdue no nkoso antena se bambo no nkoso anya dwuma na emwa o man na yenkoye nim ni nyina nkamfo no na Chief of Defence Staff CDS no ankasa Ghana Armed Forces yera General Thomas Opobepra wade to mampani anim so mampani udada oda ayam woni nkum na da pada na ho na ye ne abrese ye boya hye ho ban ye bo Ghana nkasa nso ho ban bambo pad ye se be free awura efri hen empare yen enya dwuma da enti udi apani ho meso na da na bibia is under control.
Mr. President, we want to assure you of our loyalty, professionalism, and dedication. We've been working together as a team, meeting all the complex challenges of the security environment. By working together as a team, we've been able to keep this country quiet and stable. Mr. President, I want to assure you that we are going to continue with even greater zeal to ensure that we maintain the security and stability of this country. I want to assure you of our unflinching support and dedication, as I said, to duty, and make sure that we help you to achieve or realize your objective of resetting Ghana.
Ghana Wadano, Chief of Defence Staff, General Thomas Opobepra.
Amampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enye wani mpenifo akukudami ehiewie yape enobu na ketem oseme kominchi na mede me ho akwakyere na nanom mpenifo wo ho na masetwedi amponyankopɔ ne ala nyina mpaibɔ ede amami ene odimi kantenta ene boko na Brako piem wo boko na ɔka kyerɛ se nokre ebre no te Ghana benya so no na boko de bia de wo asumdue nkwa obeti yenuan ma wo boko yenuan no wasa nigu chese babia na eyasumdue ena na wo ho wonim ne afiri so ebeti ahomam a ene bayire ba na bonketenkete a entokwa menteme ho ase ene yesi etwaja ede atodan miensa eda enamu na ese entokwa sa edu babia be na wotwe be bosome die na boko story bia beti bia ye entokwa edwem na entokwa si wo ho yore kwa na entokwa si ni ye hyenkrofo dan ni ye tuo sa eno ne Mampani John Dramani Mahama edi ato ne papanom ne nuanom ne wofanom ene ema ne mema ewo boko ne mpotam nyina ose rohie mu baako pe enode maom se boko omo beda sumdue muli a obi antutuo obi ankoka ntokwa obi ankohye obi efie esanse wabei ose obehwe nanimanim ya toto niema bia nam so ma basabasa ye bae a ede ohaw ne amane e bae ede ntokwa bae na yenche Mampani Brako piem
During the campaign, I stated that if God granted our desire and I was elected president, bringing peace to Brako was going to be one of my #1 priorities. So today is exactly 1 week when I was sworn in at the Black Star Square. And it's my first major assignment outside Accra. And so I decided to come and assure you that we're going to work very hard to make sure that we bring peace back to Brako. I remember when I was president, Brako and surrounding areas were very peaceful. And work was going on, people were going about their duties. It's sad that this situation has occurred again. And I know that for the last 3 years, you have not been able to sleep. You've been living under stress. And so the priority of our government will be to bring peace back to Brako so that everybody can go about his duties without fear of harassment.
Say, if you share na mona ye maba, me baba totonia makura, and the menuya, and the SMDesha, and the SMDura, the SMDesen, the SM the SA Pamono, as any better to near Madina. No, say, and chakra, wafa pain. When you see people so churchro and chakra was so for no and a besha ye bambo hunsem a minister for defense was saying check and ye mubetini di ubeti no converting nan say wo tido okwa and wachi minister for interior or no so na ya boni di no so beto to niema na wahwe and national security advisor or no so was so beboni di Sarah national security coordinator or beboni di director Edoma Bureau of National Investigation BNI and also see enchakra ye beboni din wasi enche sa position si nyina toto form wie na ye hunu se maame aso mesi papa aso mesi obenten e na ya boni din ese wo mra me adwuma na wasi bibia bekoso asumdwe mulia titiri ne Brako obia ebeko na adwuma so ada amanasum adwon.
We want to assure you that we're putting in place the various appointments so that we can have ministers and other officials who are responsible for the security to take charge. And so within this week, we will do the appointments of the Minister of Defense, the Minister of Interior, the National Security Advisor, the National Security Coordinator, the BNI Director, and all the others. And when these appointments are made, I'm going to charge them to make Brako one of the #1 priorities that they attend and deal with. And so I'll appeal to you to exercise patience, exercise restraint, and to let you know that I am apprised of the issue. I'm going to deal with it, and I can assure you, have trust in myself and this administration that by the grace of God, peace is going to come back. Permanent peace is going to come back to Brako.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a Brako PM ewa Brako, and no disa areshe munsemi emawum.
Yanka was saying something in some news ya this more Angel 102.9 FM ewa and crying and Angel TV na ya wankrani affiliate sister and brother stations ebu Ghana have beer. One man so only say ya jumapa no man who say was some tuma beboya diano ya yenim any day nimunina ya the master mama Ghana United radio bar kope ya also ya kwayanim ya kaisa wabra a parliament egu yanche ya 8th parliament no na emre bi ada wo pono so a na wo se wo wiwie no yo ansa na parliament na asore ama yegu no ama fofra asase sa emra no eye proper human sexual rights and Ghanaian family values bill aka anti-gay bill aka LGBTQ+ bill ya just Ghana need onim no bia fanisa sa bill no e ho asem na me kan e no and a Ghana Mampany, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to judge say, said a bill no koye, yen said your home commodity koye, yen say, yes, I shall be biasa for fro. Ama a bassa or quarter, I am not more friendly saying. Say, assembly, ye dear Drew baby, I say, ye dear assembly do by Fedi, ye shall say fresh, more dimbia.
Oh, and no sounds a do baby near $5 prosequa. Satiania Costa,
yes,
Dinovo.
Mo, even say
Dinovo.
Mo, any Dinovo. Hey, any de novo ni biaba.
Said the sexy don the best starting for and a Gregory Afokun here starting for front to Pepe. Ye be she be as name say ye be fear say or high court ye mfane nkɔ district court in ketua mu hon name high court na say ne say 6 years another 5 years and then so
ama sa pepe and a president he can was it de novo it say de novo ne I hear and say ye be chance for fro start afresh or see the whole show. Do
you understand? Yes,
yes, sir. What you have to know? But often I can say on Tiasi, but what you say. My penny say, dear, what can I say? Bra parliament na net ho 8th parliament no say a woman to me nwan 20 anwie no. E just say ewu a e de asem no so ewu. Emre bia na wo parliament na wo mudie a wo mantimi anka kwankosi anje antumu ama mampani ansan ase amansa ama parliament ama manya antum bia ahyeagu esese samra no ahyeagu ba bia omuka kosi ye bia ahyeagu na emom no wo besa nyane no wo besa de ababiem na wo se kane no eba ye na ye ankronkro bi na tina se no wo twetwe ye ne honorable Sam George Jata no odi mu akotene pa ene Ghana fo bi ye de wo mu ji mu ema mo ma asam no so kakran du parliament wo mu do so no benkum nifa afedru sa ye de kwa ma mampadi ne sa hyase ene nipa miensa bi so no msi hey ye ni yanka ye ko Supreme Court mo boa emra na betie ti obi fa hodie so ntia mpene ne wo mu ko ye kwatwe so da wira twen ya ekire ya na nse ya na Supreme Court sam fasam so ade ano no na wo mututu paper ni atutwire ba bi se kwa mu da ho wo nya ho adwuma no ye twa se last minute o mampani na adodan kwa kufu ado excellency do something before you go and you did do something san yende and do something enti ama asam no anko parliament biem ana 8th parliament na guo enti asam no agu enso mampani so obesa nya ne no we die mane nya ankrenkre ya wo mo hyase aka na mom aban na nkasa ebedi akire de ne tumi ata akire se sabre ne de tumi na ata akire ne be yakase ata de na ata akire kane no enti wo mo be ye ho adwuma ana wo sa akire ma kire se wo mo be hwe se wo mo mpanimfo ewo bika ewo bi ye stakeholders obi ye wo se wo be mu be kasa bie mo mo so adwene wo se de wo mo be tretrem aso adwene se de be ya ebe boa ne yetimi aka asem no yie na ba se ye agi atom a ankoye bibifia bi a ye agi atom na mom ebe ya kase atre na Ghana ni bia ho ensem yo mampani di tudwa ebra Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference asofo a wo mo Catholic asafonim wo mo ko ene ni hia ye ya wo mo na musifo ekọ ne nkyɛn enne kodi enkomo wo se bill ne de kwa bia so ye besa pejam e de aba yenti yo mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
The proper human sexuality, and it's quite a long name. Proper family values bill. If you remember, there was a court case that injuncted the speaker from forwarding it to the president, and also restrained the president from receiving the bill. Eventually, that case was disposed of in December, I think on the 18th or so. Yeah, so it meant that the injunction had been cleared. But as far as I know, the bill did not get to the president for assent. And so the convention is that all bills that are not assented to before the expiration of the life of Parliament expire. And so that bill effectively is dead, it has expired. I don't know what the promoters of the bill intend to do, but I do think that we should have a conversation on it again so that all of us, if we decide to move that bill forward, move it forward with a consensus. And probably shouldn't be a private member's bill, it probably should be a government bill with governments behind it after consultation with all the stakeholders to see how we're able to move this forward. But it leads us back to the discussion we had that if we're teaching our values in school, we won't need to pass a bill to enforce, our family values. And that's why I think more than even the family values bill is us agreeing on a curriculum that inculcates these values into our children as they're growing up, so that we don't need to legislate it. And so we'll see how all this goes. And so I'm looking forward to this review conference so that we can come to some consensus on some of these issues. But I wish to thank you very much for the thoughts that you have expressed.
For Ghana Mampany, His Excellency John Dramani Mahamane, and I would say, Yet once I'm not so near ransom for Fromua. I was here for Yako Brekum East. Brekum is our Bono Mantamo. Yako Brono Bakwe, I am Bronoso. I am Bronoso and Yatsa Azuma, Wakuneho. I Azuma Kuneho, eh? Said you watch it deeper. Oh, Azuma as Azuma. What did 32 years, a friend of Frank Azuma. Frank Azuma, and Abeto just said, yes, was a Brabon Yan de, and Quan yet de, Docun yet de, Abitian yet de, and my me cat and Quan yet de, a boss of crime fat. And you were back when one was sent one homa. Emma Abrantia etin anonymous said, ya. Now, yes, and Johnny Erica Mwakona Waha. Obet me a boy, Musa dear pots and dear, Obia and a day. And now, Amma one didn't question in some Akuna Hosano. Barbara crossing the poor bear say no. Why I haven't cried or cobayanity. To Judas one a decay. Judas say, never to be. Eric, I day, dear pa, one a cocoa Brantia Yama. Ya kasese se ya want ya se de na si ye mesro boyemu Eric Otemenka Angel Kasiase ni Eric Madwe Ausafrika homa no atwene mu kakra enti ebehese ebesa pem no biem ni ahwese edi apote na obetimi akade a kire yen afade nam so a ema Brantia Frank Azuma akune ho ya edi anko awiase mu asem edi apote na esie ama asemwe aba wahu yensan ko biem Eric Uswe Togo boga besi elikus elikus ahoma no
ono kwa ni se de ka na elikus
ahoma no ase twetwene mu nti yegusu apem so se yensa besa aka ne biem na yasin so osewa mesro Eric gina ye maye na ase ahoma no yete ase water force na atwam hopon wi sa yensa nko biem yensa ampem no Eric Madwe afede queen bi kra ba ase ho Eric gina ye na ye nhwe achu Facebook for na shase ebubodin miemiem why miemiem na yenti Eric nkana Eric yenti nka kra na yenti de si yenti ama Brantie ekune ho ya enti sa na ye nhwe ama kona ye hwe se yensan ye nhwe ne wiem se betimi anya no Eric akwaba amana no ati obi anto yedu ama wanim
ma men komanim na Eric asemia obebo ho amane e mai kra ene nkrofo afie nya akwa afiase e Facebook o se e broken heart ana ye ka cho se e broken heart ye ka se e broken heart se wa na ka broken heart na mante wan ka se e broken heart wan ka broken heart kra ena ablade afie kuma one day wachia Frank Azuma pa o se Frank Azuma pa ana we press Mahama has come to make Ghana street e ona wo de waku ho was JDM abasa Ghana munya de no wo de waku ho enye sakra nana Kwame Gentle say I really like your English Judas never to be and was be 1 million and wo ho
we dey say for one na ambassador bia yenka
Mohammed Ankomo say am looking good me that say wo ho Abdul Ali o say very sad enye kra Eduakudo Osafo o say suicide there enye option ni atie bia enye option te amamu nyesa ukoku hu de na akwakoku ohun sa ye den na blood
yensan konhwem achu ni for Richard o ni say Richard
oh jaina nuko na no bia nim
enufo na kata Richard no so ye nkwohwe wo ma chinchim kakra ye nkwohwe say Eric ye beti nka Eric otimenka Madwe
Serwaa
aha no Eric akwaba na asem ye sie na ama uti Facebook fo ni bi nka bebre na se ania ne yakoye sa ne se broken heart obabi atena koma no akokoye sa no se nsempie obi a kire na dwen Eric eye den abrantie Franka Zuma yesi 2025 mu wonim de nyame be ya ma no na waku ne ho de na asi
Serwaa meda se sabedo pimu ewo Brako East Abrantie IFN Franka Zuma sene a woka ye no ofi adabokuru wonya 32 years na no pay yekudu na Abrantie no asan no ho ewo ne dan mu a na de are ho ne se ayon aye de to ade na homa no na wode atetere no kon ene ayon ni nyina asofan no a ewo soro na homa no na Abrantie esen ho na ne nan
entimi enkafo fine na ayi aka ne se ayon no de to no wode akross ahoma no afa ho ena odi ahye fine no e wose fine no so de enye straight asia no eye ketwa na eba soro no momo na bie eti odi atwoko no to yan den untimi nyi ye
sa ayon na homa no na odi atetere ne kon e de akoso hook na e wo fan ne soro no dudu ebu se ayon na nkasa wo soro ho ena ne cable no ahoma no atetere ne kon
odi anu momo aso ne kon
sa pepepe ena na Abrantie no edison ho na di hu woni mpa no so no eni 50 series baako 10 series baako 20 series baako ntimi se luto fo no de woni age ne o metimi de ahwe o ha fa 3 shows o metimi edia
ani bresa maba no
ena enku a ode srae afi na Abrantie na dwa wi na enku ode srae si nimpa so na pen eda ho na graphic nso da ho na watro so enema miudu enema watro baako my father my mother kill me sana na watro ewo na so
ne papa ena aku no ana
sana na watro ewo pipa na eda ne mpa so ewo demu abra ekupi ho
no star mi wan we ni ya kill me na chese kume na dajo sana no watro wo graphic the bokrata no so wanya plain sheet wanya A4
there be Serwaa yakoto no na graphic ena na eda ne mpa no so na nku a ode sra ya abra odware wie ena pen ena 50 series baako 20 series baako ena 10 series baako ana account sika na ehye no botom no oyi ni nyina gu ansa na ode ayon na homa no so no kon ewo soro sabe de yi Abrantie no ede no akwakwa kopie mu ewo Brako Holy Family Mochra ye hwese da busuafo ewo mo adabokuru edoba na de ba kwa ha adwen kese ne Serwaa Abrantie no adamfo every for baby man die the whole month ni nyina esanse na Abrantie ni baby ana obeda ti baby okope man na odie no eho na wa hange no ho anopa yekoto se na wuda ho na eda na wa han ana osusu se Friday ya ebe na okwakofa ne yere ne demba efi adabokuru ne nkomotu akosa adan na wa han na ode mattress akwakokotu no na anopa yekoto se wa hange no ho e dem wa na wa throw people so my father my mother kill me
na Abrantie no Eric mo bisa mu kakra se bia wo obi a wo pa asem woni nkrofo wo asem woni obi won tokwa bia na so so woni obi wo yi fracas bia chese unfinished business bia wo munyan kan wie ye nti ebetimi ama afaso ama wadi ne ho awusa mo bisa mu
sa nana obia ebisa se obia obeba obia ebisa se adenti na Abrantie Franka Zuma omunyina hu na nopa wi anwumre oneni di nkoma a osresre kama obia hu se Abrantie no na mo kama bibia ha na dwen nana ye manfo bebre se ade kya nopa yi na Abrantie timi hangene ho wada mu ho nti ehwe na se oni nyankopon wo soro ede ba bia waduru sa abre na obisa se hemfa na mo ede bia nyankopon no ebetimi ayi anu ama ne sa Abrantie ebia kokakse unkofo Ghana anazo unkofo Brako se ana adabokuru mfo se ni ntina ma wode ahoma no esen okon nti ye wode mu ho ye wo Brako adabokuru mfo nyina obi anim de ha Abrantie no na de bibre na kan se bia na ne maame ne papa etete no isan se pipa na da ho na watro din no ewo so no a watro father mother kill me but for no why peace nti you kan nyina bu ma na se de meka no ena na ewo pipa da
telegram ni ye anti akua husband hospital nti na wahu se ya du kunu ko hospital nti tumrika ne bra ho na ayi mo bia mu tietie ho nso so se ne maame ne papa adi apoti na maame ne papa betimi aye ba mafe waje ono ankasa ne nkwa mu tietie mu a wonne ne maame ne papa ntamu no na etesen
So sabri ye bit me yi sa asem ya wo kan ano a unless otena de ni ture mu e wa double krum na ye ne ma me ne papa ne nua mo e wo ho akwa kodi nkomo esan se afi ni ato nkra na kɔ ho amo mate se omo ba abranti e fe ne Frank Zuma o de iron na ye de to niema ahoma aso ne kon e na no pai ewu e wa hembro no so brekum na de wo ho no pai fo atimi aka de a so nti otena by 12 o'clock news na updates a ibinya efi e adabo krum bia na ma me papa ne yere ne mma wo nyina no yere beto T4 ne ahwefo nyina ni
na woma ene no bofi pam woma e ben ho woma enimo no woma reaction to say na woma gi asemi
omoji asem no arekoso esan se obi anim se Frank Zuma ya abranti a ompene ho asem usia na wachi a kama wotwem kɔ no baabi tina bebre na won se de nkwa ne ha abranti a wentimi anka nkyere obi a anopai yakoto se wahange ne ho ewo dan anadamfo a obeso no ewo blekum epede man se onnem na ifiada okofa na yere ne maba na baabi a akohan no watimi akɔ eno na ha bebre ono anadamfo ankasa no kra no eni blekum ha afei na abranti no eba na utimi se areho aba ewa hanbro no so pa esanse abranti ni obi a ompene ho asem hunu abokɔ na bebre na won wasa asem akere no so na wentimi anka nkyere obi a asa abri onka atasfatase so
Eric yɛntwɛn na abusuafo mfiri adabo krom mmra na de besi bia ne de akire de besi na wa measo ate mo ne adwuma ate
so meda ase
abusuafo yɛnsɛntwerɛ ne ɔbɔ amanneɛ bono mantam mutitiro paa ɛne brekum isempɔtam hɔ no mo ɛna ate ne nka no Eric Amoako we ya awerɛhosɛm paa asie sɛ abranteɛ susu sɛ ne maame ɛne ne papa ɛna aku no na sɛ bi ɔma yɛ ne bibi nam so nti oje ne nkwa e de afiri ne nsam nti se esia obi obeba behu bia bekenka graphic ne so no wo misa ne maame ene ne papa abusua ne ba nti yesu ya betwen na ya hwe se de won beka ne enkitahudi e bekoso no de bepia bonte beba ne mama te but assemblyman wa hembro no mu ho wono so asemi wote hu bi ni mu kakra bi ye ne bon komo fa ho ye ntie de ono so kan
panyini bi ewo brotherhood asonda no ho nyina kamempasua so nsa hembro no so ya omame nya ne ntie se abrantie bi ahye ne ho akonfo a osensene dani enti emame bo anan edi mani ekohwe no kwase mekoye ne mehu edwiri me yie pa na minim se awon so yetim e de sha akonfo enti emra ye pie so ho no na me na ani na me ni entimi enhwe ne ye na ne yekoye ne se ode yayon no akyekere fine e wo soro ena empa na anim se ogina ade so a ene de ya hu se ogina bibia so e wo ho na ode yayon na akyekere ne mene na ode wo ya no so bi akyekere hupu a anse fine na na eboso no enti minu ya obi
member owa himbro no so ho na asem yesie wo brekum is no no so de ote ye ne de wahunu no wo kire mu kakra de kire encho ye sentwofo ye de akire enti de besi wa kire bia no ye ba mama hunu na mate ama
any Facebook for wo interest wo mo papa bankrofo bisa questions power ha na Eric Ewua o say nka me pese me hwe ni picture o e bia na minim no e bia na ya me nyonko bi enti Eric de enum na best love na ya Gideon o so ma me no papa ti ase eden pressure nkwa no mde be ma no aka che ho se me kwa koku me ho bra you no try kra ena kiki so de ne dia bo so no kre na ri ahwe ne ho pa ohwe efi kwawu atwede ne dia wode ebae no na se wa bere ho sese de nkrofo ani abre ede number ni twa no ja Sapon Ismail o si 50 20 10 80 wa pe mu de ato waka bom kra nti 50 20 10 80 eno bi so
sa de hen no national
I no I just okodru wa no wa kire
mega 6
ebi so titi bi afimo menya 440 kura nso wa ha
eno ya mega 6 no so o ka ko 40 100 na ko mega 6
mega 6 enkrofo twa and we nso de ne dia about we ya trade direct 10 20 50
ono so adane no
ti 10 20 50
o di finki to am
trade and not owie kra no asan trade account trade direct na me papa benasare dia ba osi oh brekumpa brekum for how could you how could you do that mamonyesa akra mamonyesa brekum for na rich nana kwesi worker osi is not serious abrante na wawun onye serious okra esidai na utimi owo ya sa
obi akune ho
so onye serious ono no nim ye ntia wawu nana ya gentle osi oni yire eniba me gidi pass oni yire eniba na numbers no se munya abotre se di abani David Segbenu osi 50 5 1 10 2 20 na eno omo ne say say we lucky Tuesday so mami kom enim na say de omo ani abre no I say kai nya accident obi a person de kai number ni bikotwa enti number na boy no obi ani abre ene nkrofo ani abre twa pa mo de mu ntwa mena meba be kenkan edi amamum na ye pem so akoye ni menje 102.9 FM ene TV ni Facebook ni nyina dem kama wo twa wadwen pa na de share o Facebook Angel 102.9 FM ye beje brani adaje na kenkan ni nyina edi amam ye kwai samo okujo to Brako ene na wo kasa na ne wo ka nyina ne se ebra NDC amanyokuo ebontoa ekoba nyina omo na manoma ka che Ghana for se wo awia Ghana sika wo awia Ghana nsase wo awia Ghana ka wo mpa nwasem na mpese mra bia no benya asem wo mpese posi ni bia no betwema nso anaya chew aso opa echitrede ero akogina court yenya du ko wura court wonko aso dia eye dan abepie angel so sanse ye ba kofa dia ba amobi ahun se bra we o sa na wo kronfo sa sister we sa na wo kronfo wo wi Ghana sika eninti enam so ema omampani sa brekra na obonto anti no ye flag bearer His Excellency John Dramani Mahama o kan se wo ba na nyame ya domo pa wo beti team na wenye football team enye gala no mko akobo na emom na operation recover all loot ora tietia na no na ene ya to abama na wodi nkunim ba ya pe na mrante ne maba wam si ya tesim kinkin wotimi nam social media kra no akoto na obi a trese ka we ya kopa kesi enti mumna mefa ene sa samo okujo to Brako enye ono nko a Sara ena Martin Pebu lawyer waka hubi enkane attorney auditor general kran so eka hubi ori Adam Levo ene team no emrante ene akantina wa ewom enya sam ketwa samo okujo to Brako de betu dwase adwuma no fini mu nyina ena oye na emom nanse ehumbu abi eye aba ne so eboboba no wo se osuro pa Ghana nkwaya de obi boni tri mu sign hone so obeku a ne etie bi obeyi afiri ho oso owa na obenya phone call aya na obi na efre na ama ni info ne obeti ane se wo meku afiate asefo asasi so wo se den ora team wo na ada no e na aye kenken e na odi kai e na nkrofo di wachi ne ekwa wo ba be ye hwehwemu se mawi aban ka maji aban sase medi Ghana sika wo se ne osusu sesa nkrofo na ebo ne ntreni wura ne nyina nso osusu pa se wo mu ye MPP4 akwa osi we no baga waya na mo ye no emmo ni hu we nshekino enye na hwe wose ne atie bia no wobeko sa akowe e de akodi nkonim.
Threats have become a daily feature, but we have a tough skin. We know that the good Lord protects us, and we are also encouraged by the overwhelming support that we have from the Ghanaian people. So we expect more of the threats. We expect that the bad guys will even come up with more schemes. I have been suffering a lot of, propaganda, smearing, fake news. People just want to demonize you, bastardize you, and call the dog a bad name to hang it. But we remain unperturbed. We are focused, and it's an honor to serve your country and to leave a legacy in such a very, positive area. So I really ignore those. I don't allow those.
Samuel Kujeto Brako wono eneye titinani edima NDC amanyoko ora teama yete operation recover all loot no wono na yetitirani da no ote se ehumwa enkrofo ye no bagawaya eno enkoba bia nti be ya nka munyai na dwuma no wommo
ene ora lasem kroya ho ana ama Opong lohine ni sowa oko ako odoi akasa. Babas ma waka nyina ne se waka ede akyere kwane a operation recover all loot ora no wo mo faso ye adwuma na enye ye bongo taxes no mu yisu no. Kire sa asa de wo mu nipa bia wo mo yade a ye ne sa keke da bi ye hwe. Sa asase kura ye obi asase na wususu se ya ba asase na ewo ne ho a ebia nipa no wotoi oye ho nkrata asem oye ho bibia enti ya abotre na mo fa so aye se de be ya sa asase mo fa manipa no kura ene empata sika bebam sanse watua sika no wode ato ho hyehyɛ ye wo ho enti wo ya ne se kukuru ne agye na wanya gyegye ye de ne anya adwuma kwane a mo fa so yi wo adwuma no wo mo hwɛ ne ye na enhyɛda emwa kura asemo de ato dwa nyina kyerɛ se wo makɔ sites ahodo binum a wo mo susu se ya ban sase a nkrofo bi atete so anase ebi mo asisi so adan ebi mo ye adwuma wo so ebi so ya asase a ye nhyɛda nya so hwe ne mo nipa bi se wo mo dia ya wo mo ne susu se ya ban sase na wo mo akwakwakɔgye na wo mo ekɔgye no wo mo susu se sansase na ya ban sase ya tonton e dia ma politicians ne bia emra ma ho kwan se eton de ma wo mo ebi wo kra sika ye ton de ma wo mo gye ye no kuma bi ketu ani wate afia twea bi ya kyesasase no ba bi e dapa na hwe sika ye de gye ye no a enka nya politician ene ye ton ma no a enka be ton no bumpa eno na agina so ama wo mo eye adwuma na wo se wo ye wo mo ye adwuma sa ne nka nya ne bone so na mom kwane a wo mo fa so a wo mo gye nsase ne bie no wo se wo hwa aban kura emu no 1940s emu wo ba bie ena nsase ne bi wo ho a wo no ni ako tobiase na busua etoye ene okujeto Brako akra ne enwu no ene wo mo to wo masase ene busua no sese wo makwakwagye Supreme Court judgment sa wo mo gye wo masase na wo mo gye wo masase afedi akwakoye bibie ho ena orafo ensusu namfa sa ban sase ni ye gye ade ena akofa nsem pii ede aba na wo sese asase na wo mo gye ye a no wo mo to ya na so wo mo gye ye di free ni ako tobiase abusuafo ne ho no a sese abusuafo ne se wo makọ Supreme Court akwaje judgment se wo mo gye asase no ede free wo mo ho no ena orafo no susu team no susu ede brutal force Rambo force commando force Chakinaris force and your force will be a bongo tatters force wo mudi ni nyina bia hyem ya chese wo mpese wo ya no wo chi asase no enti sankrofo na yese wo mo kobra wuo no wo soso mpafe na moton wo mo soso hwim nkrofo nsase wo abra ni wo so wo mo gi oton enti wo mampani mu ani na ho na nkrofo na asoma wo mo na mo si ye probo no adwuma ye de ye nye hwe ye tena se anye committee ye numuti ye nye hwe ye nyifu ye nye bebre no agye nsase a enya ban dia jefa eno so ho ye case enti muani nko ho wo se hyiahyi abonten so wo sase ho ho orafo ye ni abre den fa kwa bia so pese wo mo che asase ni free wo mo nsem a chesa wodwen ho ba bia enye ye na asema wo mo kan nyina ne se ora team no anam Greater Accra NDC first vice chairman yara Ibrahim Jaja so and what did say adwuma no ya chese wo klemu ya saka wo ya se wei ayayadia wei ayabadia wei ayabadia a chese wo mo gye nsase no sa no anim se de oro ne ye wo mo adwuma so obi asase so yetimi gye se ayabadia wa bra nkrata wo ho akire se nipa no eye ne dia yentie ensem a ni so wa akọ odoi ede to yenim
so wa akọ odoi Mayor Regent ewo Pogluha na manya information say yes me mpanyimfo akoka say obi ekohye asase no so efse yedin ni ekoso no me sumo obia ni me ni nko obi minuanum na ewo hoyi say no kro say nye no kro omunya ho enye say bia me nko a me kasa obia ni me di nko ni ti say jeja na ya ade no me friend no say dia mati din wa bomi lawyer mania na say dey eda me say eni omolo kana mani
ni so ako odoi ene ode ensema to dwa no na the ono so eye developer woma womu esi adan e wo asase no so ya cha so ono so eye na musinia ofri IOP ebaye Alhaji Suleiman na Bayo ene ono so dia to dwa cha se nipa ni bi wo ho a What the oral, sir? Oral, with the English. Oral, what is the capital city of Oral for Najumana Wamu and Kofi soon and Nam touchline, ho. I who mini oral for no Mrs. Jitin for a Japadie. And also oral for no mamma in ho. They are tossing me no man penisum when in ho. And 2 or 1 waba. Obeyaki clear, yan, Mampania Pia, say yan James, I said, hey, sir, no, Joe, Japadia, no, destiny. And see, I was something for Momani at the Hoyenti Alaji.
We went into it, then we realized there are some people using the name Aura, but it's not Aura. And Aura is a good thing for all of us because if a government is taking something back which belongs to the government, which all of us as Ghanaians are going to benefit. It's good for us, but it's not that you go to private installation area that maybe a private person have acquired. If you want to do something genuinely, you go to the normal channel. If you believe there's something about Aura to check, you go and prompt them to come in and check what is going on here.
For the Mutinin Kay, Alhaji Suleiman Bayo, one no, and na accident some would the some penny for woman in a ho. Now, being cut or on a ho. Woman and I'm chancing was one can watch Jim Crawford, a Japadia, Yabasabasa, on Crawford, a Japadia, one, ain't you cry into Bambo Fonso and forming him. Ama
Angel 102.9 FM, where you put to prove Amane Baba Kayensa, and a year boom at your tail cran sana, Yapem so ako, Oman Penny John Dramani Mahama, and Oguso e papa na soafwa na we amantem makoma ku edu e na wobodi enti tawasudi ebia na wo fa bi ka ho ebia na ku ka ho ebia na wo bra bi ka ho ana wo sister bi o maami bi na ne yaboni din ese wono amantem du a ye di kan kura no regional ministers no ye nkwai na ne di kan edi a wo boye eye etifido mantem northern region Ali Adolf John wono e na ye okọ akwakọhwe eho Otimantem Ora John Kwadwo Japan wono nidi enonom Volta Eyefra Mantem James Gunu wono so eho ena wokwakọhwe epoye mantem eye maame Rita Akosua eje awate wono eho ena okọ eyepoye mantem Eastern region Etifido epoye mantem Northeast eye Ibrahim Tia enye ni dini tia Ibrahim Tia wono so enonom Asante mantem eye Dr. Frank Amwakohene wono ena ekwakọhwe Asante mantem Etifido epoye mantem eye Upper East eye Akamugri Danitus Atanga wono ena ekwakọhwe Upper East ahafo eye Charity Gardener wono ena ekwakọhwe ahafo ena Savannah eye Salisu di Abewiri wono so ho ena ekwakọhwe ena Nkramantem ha eye Maami Linda Okru Onua eye mrashebedwani Linda Okru ena ekwakọhwe ho na afie ensakrai kakraba wakane sawi a won kire se eye sa wa na kwakọhwe na wasan atro bibi kakra e dia farm ho eno ena da Angel TV eso no na Dr. Frank Amwakohene kakra wotro edifa ne ho se ene ye kana asem a yaboni din no we medical professional osan youth leader ene mabunu no ene oda wo no pa na ye kan ye wonim anasa ni expertise dia na healthcare no ho governance kakra wo ho ena public service nso wo ho ene ye amene wo kase ukwasante mantem a wono ene ye trofo edema NDC amanyokuo ewo asante mantem Sara ena owura James Gunu wano so kakra ye tro ade efa ne ho oye veteran media practitioner ye kan ensamtwofo adwuma na wano so wodi emu akotene pa okra Bachelor of Arts degree wo journalism mu ense ensamtwa adwuma ne de ene wodware wo mpa wodi akotene ewom owura James Gunu enkane na oye MC ema de hye ewo akache wano so kakra ye tro ade efa ne ho no ma me Rita akosua eje awate wano so eye distinguished leader ene ye ka nimdie pa owo nimdie ewo governance enwomasua na empotem eye community development empotem say ye befa ye ntoma papa fra wo ho no wo ya ade ewo mu pa sesi ye no kasa ma me Rita akosua aje awate osua ade eye osua ade say obenya emu abodi no abeye PhD holder ewo management ewo University of Ghana ne de enonom ora John Kwadwo Japan wano so ekra business executive osan eye former enkane mrahye bedwani ma adehye wo akan constituency na ene ya ogusu esuade anase wasuade wie kra ewo University of Cape Coast enwomasua yebeka se education mu entino no so ne de enonom yankwa na owura akangbiri the Danitus Atanga wano ekra masters in human rights and osan ekra Bachelor of Education ewo social sciences emu na ene mathematics say e kan maths pa nkontabu a wo ye ho ade pa ni nyina kwaje ntete we efi University of Education Winneba na enkane anase enkane no na oye coordinator ema National School Feeding Program no ena ene osan ebeye presiding member Emma Bongo District Assembly no na se wono so wabo adwuma pa ne otoso bio eye owura Ali Adolf John wono so ebo ne homoden a awagentete ewo education professional wa service tutor ewo circuit supervisor emu enu achikra wa desk officer eno so ni nyina eye nwomasua Ghana Education Service ya na wabebo ne homodi ewo mu pa okra Bachelor of Education wo ena san ekra masters in technology degree enso ni nyina efi education Winneba ya ena ene wono so abesum se Northern Regional Chairman ema NDC amayoko Mame Charity Gardener wono so ne die enie oye businesswoman osan ewo human resource professional wono de wabo adwuma ni ye pa ye kan edwadie ye kan enkwala ho asema girl child education and empowerment wono so aboni homoden pa okra masters and bachelor in degree and human resource management wono so waboni homoden ye yanko ora salisu ene awiri bi enso eho wono law lecturer osan lawyer ni or a veteran professional valuation professional and development expert and ye ka law emra ene empotem empuntua wo ye ade ewo mu pa wa serve anase enkane no or serve district chief executive ewo Central Gonja district ono so ede no okra professional qualification certificate ewo emrem enti ye kamera padia na onimde ewo Ghana emrem wasan ntete ye ewo Ghana School of Law okra masters in law degree ni nyina efi Ghana School of Law ha and osankra Bachelor of Law, Bachelor of Science in Land Economy ni nyina efi Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Mami Linda Okura yabo ni din se omra na omesom enkramantem ha wono enso ye mrahye bedwani ema de hyewo Shai Osudoku constituency na okra Bachelor of Science in Degree in Administration, Banking and Finance option ni nyina efi University of Ghana. Ora Ibrahim Tia wono so de ayetro de efa ne ho okra Public Health, Finance, Local Government professional with expertise in system management, public relations, health financing, and Tinedian so wono so wabo adwuma pa. Ora Ibrahim Tia as service regional secretary Ediama NDC amanyoko ewo North East region 2019 and ono so ebesum NDC amanyoko enti first badge enipa maku edua yabo mu din say regional ministers no eno ena eye acting spokesperson Edema Omampeni Felix Kwachi Ofosu watchra ene ne signature fe ena watchro ashasia ode aba enti first badge enipa makumaku edu wamo eno no enti ene odi amaya na lobby no na wa lobby akwechide say first badge 10 ena aba enti ahefa na ahye mo amokontokwa mo amu prepare mo ho no ene wudi ma mu a na nso ahwe se wudi ebebem yampem so na yenkoye ni menje 102.9 FM ene Tresom News no eno a ena amaden Serwaa ye baba mu edi emam na ora team no adwuma na wo mo ye na eno ena former director Edema Ghana School of Law eye ora kwaku ansa asare edi atudwase no kre Sir Omampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enimenim ya wanfresa ora team no ese madwuma no me na me de hye monsa ese monkonko ya wose wanhwe ya enimguase chencherenche enimguase kakraka enimguase hye street ne kaba epa ene ba bedoa no esanse ne ora team no adwuma wo mo ye no osi eni nyina so bia ewo emre bia mu ewo Ghana ena Bible ne kura mu nso no ye kase ye ko Bible mu nso a eno nso ye ntwere wo ba bia na ora kwaku ansansare wose wo kan kwa kosi se ye wo anti-corruption agencies ni bebre your crime institutions bebre wo ha Iyoko wo ho Ghana police wo ho enwechi kra BNI wo ho national security wo ho Ghana police service wo ho enti se yesi wo bi ayekata asehye proye ene dwurumudie na ye kwa akota na kwa akogije sika enya afi ne yeti wo ratim wosi wo ra na ye den ye kwa akotwi yesen ana se ye kwa akoye den wosi debi ora team for the way wase ne amu ye die na so ra team no mo kwa akwotena se agene mani a ye hwe wanim din na ye MPP amanyoku ba na ye hwe na ebra wo ba ye no ene asase bi edan bi ka bi wo fa kwampa so kra na auto ya na ye hwe da akobbo bra we pass wo se bra beka se we o sa time na wo di minister no wo kwoto asase wo koje asase wo kowi aka na se bibisa ora kwakwansa asare se debi ora team no se enimenim ya Omampeni amfra wom anka nchom se me na me bo mudin munya amadwuma ya wose enim guase pa na wom de bebre no.
Creatures of the Constitution, have been named or mentioned in the Constitution. Ora is not one of them. So, as Attorney General designate, he should be able to tell the general public, the legality or otherwise of Ora. The moment I read about Ora and I was interviewed, I pointed out that Ora, has no support in law. Now, if we are looking at, constitutional bodies, to carry out the task that Ora is doing now, we have several of them. You have the police, you have the BNI, you have SHRAT, you have the Iyoko. What is Ora going to do that, these bodies, amongst others, cannot do or are not doing? And then only 2 days ago, my good friend Martin Pebu, informed the whole nation that the NIB boss, has surrendered vacant possession of something. It is not in the functions of Ora to decide, issues with finality as they've done. And this is one of the problems we are going to have with Ora.
Former director Edema Ghana School of Law Ora Kwaku Ansa Asare oso Ora team no eni emre biamu enti yentwam.
Facebook page no so Edmund dan so was man media ama media mem
eni ohun
Ofosukwachi
Debi ohun chief of staff Julius Zebra na Edmund dan so ose adwuma be no ye ma ne position
yenimo maame pokuan so say enti Facebook fo NDC fo na mo ko ntokwa no mesra mu minyanti mudin o Anamomo de na bebechiri.
Ebebechiri.
Say 6 wa hu.
We say 10 pena.
Say deputies kura nso.
Deputies nso beba. E na afi na so afọ na nkasa kura nso. MMDAs ni DCs ni assembly members. Anti munya abotre. Board for na yi nso. Nti munya abotre.
Facebook for no betimi enye.
Oh, mbenya bi.
Christian Ahiagbe was say okay. Ya pese ora team no. Say papa ne se omo di omo ye no mugu ye ni ma so se aye pa ni nguase no omo ye ni ma se pa. Was say papa no wante ase a onko court. Eno so ka ho bi. Ike 1GH was say Ike there be don't do that. Menkasa. Asioti apele on the onye pele of Ghana and Africa and our world. Was it Doma East? We are waiting for Honorable Ali J. Ibrahim. Bono Reggie.
No one in the Aba. Oh, no,
Mama, my president pressure be out. What's it? Well, now what for see you listen or that. I said that who put it to son. Was it Mr. President appoint Honorable Ali J. Ibrahim as one of the ministers? Now for police can crack around. Hey, more you. If you say, Sister Amma, I can't see my name in the list. It is not in the list. That is where you can see your name.
The Adoma number boy, no. In the end, it's not just a baby.
And if you I can't 6 beba. Is it champion assistant who did beba?
Oh, be crowd benya DCB. Obenya board chairman B.
Chairperson B.
Agency
no doors. Why? Boards no doors. Unya board member cry say. I was our member.
I was MP wa baby.
Sitting be Obenya crash. As I say. Someone Friday can say see and another kwa kan hey. Was papa no say TT taxi driver no. Was send pa de wa no ye in was send you and hono perfect please mention my now didn't you mention your name Alexander Boa Fokio was it the man talking is among the Debbie.
And for win so my obi atre na adwen
asuma we mintimi ompa boate ade betimi de no na akwa kire no na mi we de mitimi ga wanse obetimi de wadwen kire na ba me se wo de ba na wadwen ho sa wo ne ye ka kire wa
kebe yo
de why no aka ne sa na ye fe na ye di enidie de ese no ye de ama no na ye fe kire wadwen de Angel 102.9 FM ye gusu a ye som wo no na ye nto so na ye nkọ ye nim na se bedwane a ogira wo ma for ma din na bottom pesia so aye lawyer Francis Serwaa so na yera Serwaa ko Joso su and was the people was pray nye pray fa and working say site construction na what yes in a cathedral former press emre so nche na ba o enrechiana oh his excellency na dry former president
emre de
yeninka so oh was papa wa former president but baby ananka was national cathedral no was work you betime see ade papa wo ho se better national project you betime see wo ho de ama oman no na oman ni nyina anya so emfaso Serwaa so su honorable asema wo kan no se wo mo ye kristoni ma kristofo ntwoma no mu ne so se a obonsam ise we wo boa wo keka no wanani so kwa onye kristoni wo se we kristoni ma papa ya wo ginya midi ni gidie nyina wo nyamim wo ginya midi ni mu se a kristofo de ye hu ansa na ye gidi ansa na ye hu wo se on de wo ye kristoni mapa na wo san so gidi pa se wo de sa site no eye ade papa edi aboa o man na bebo no so ye kristosum ni bi enya so dan ko a ena ye se kire se u ye kristosum wo se omampani a wo twa mu ni aban a mu twa mu nre ye wo mu de 339 million ai broso mpo e broso ebigu so kwansi gusu bebre ena July 2024 mu last year ye twa mu ya ebra ma me abra pa we kura de nya abra pa we abna ose asare ya wo ye minister of state at the finance ministry ho edi tu dwa e kire ye wo parliament say sika no ye twa ye de ba ba ye dwuma na sa abra no kura no wo kasa edi afa ensem bia deputy majority leader ma me Patricia Opiajei na wo se wo penchire mu kakra de afa sika ye de bo cathedral ne ho bra ene foto no musika no se de ho nsem esi kofa kwane a wo mfa so ede ye adwuma no na wo bisa ho asem ho na ma me ne be yi abasa 339 million bigu so ene wo mo de ye adwuma as at July 2024 ene wo se what Ghana na ye wo se sika we Any acquire then what a friend is saying IMF. And what was any and some more kind was in your meaningly. Sahon cry the see children's hospital, Kualaya Sabia, a Babua Papa, and answer ye the project to be a Ghana Benyan for so power one. A chance so as I dance. Now what was bought Aqua Shenya me boss obesia soda, Yensikana, Udibesia soda, Yentie honorable Savia Susu.
Me policy decision be a free about her embaye about how I be deal with National Cathedral. But menim say near baby and a baby be in the bigger interest of the entire nation. Because me a Christian, me say if we were having a facility like that wouldn't have been a bad idea. However, say we share controversies surrounding this very National Cathedral project, now it will be best to say your best son and issue na a whole nano see converting into like one of the biggest children's hospital and I say research center be near the you and about whatever be the case I think say you bet me a use hormono for a national asset to be a beboa. You say definitely there are challenges. Now if there are no challenges then there can be leaders or there can be leaders without challenges. Leaders are there in the you bet me a confront challenges, near resolve our challenges. Need me we say Nyame Adoma within the next 6 months, so I be see a few day. Now you many be a very, very complex. I said there is no hope, no. Now onyankopo andom na asha se
Be more Ghana for was Ramwa. Munya Botrama Banya Wabano. Now Abaso of Shagana ye. I'm what the Ghana factory settings. A baby are not and forbidden number virus at Ghana no na dodo. It's also Messiah resetting cry. Nagana sign a banner chinua sign ye Jumabium. Said a cananet and to be a abutre. Was say you won't see a quite big but challenges, Baba dear. Nanso quite be a so ye bedroom.
in the last 4 years, idea about ni a physical infrastructure and as a physical development. Ya kwanya access ni nyoma. Eto de bia me and se misa kopem me amesika. And as a mini afufro kasa ansan yet me e bia road maintenance and as a grading. Se si anyame adom ye benya ye municipal chief executive. Na easy say metimi a partner municipal chief executive no. Na ebia periodic maintenance of your road no drip machines here dia be ya ebepe nnuane nyoma
and I should be doing your general Manfua, a woman dinner about some person, so lawyer Savia Francis Kojo Sosu.
Ene mayenти we mfi watewe na yempem so enkoye ni mebra se wa ene ye betwa ye hotew abanum constituency chairman Edema NDC amanyoko okre constituency ewe poyemantem eyura Williams Eric Ayete wono na ode atudwa se no kre ewom se yeto abawie na ene okre constituency no NDC edi ntwose ewo hopoto na ose wo kam obi ati asese 2028 ne etie bi omedi nkonim wase ne etie bi omedi nkonim na wone yamane boni German de shop pambo ene edi nkomo ewa manfrom bra na ene amanfrom NDC achitafo nyina kwa se ewom se omre and say some ko edi aseda koma twedi amponyankopon abato aye toyen ye tie bia no erade na abo mo ban betu semre wo che se fit 2000 ebeto se semre ye to ba bia na MPP edi nkunim na so wa rehemu se mfimpi mienu ene aduro nu nwotwe ye tie bia NDC amanyuku ebefa ne ntoma papa fra e wokre.
Well, here the results now in 2024 year as compared to previous results now to say reshemu ewo from 2000 I lose here no now it was 9 votes difference but almost every election we are vote na ekosoro but as at the last election 2024 elections no vote na eba form I it make close gap no to the sense
oti ye constituency chairman Adoma NDC or constituency Epoyama Ntemura Williams Eric Ayete na no achi na Ayuba Mohameda woni ye trotro Emma NDC amanyo konsi se okakraka ene ye sekan ye ntiwe
kan say nipa ewo okre constituency mu nyina omoto abama ye in 2024 na so na Awurade penti na oye na ye ntumi enye akonwa no ye hye won bo se ya ba ba mu ye be ye adwumaden ye be ma won ho ato na party ni mu aso aye de na
Any oti ye yore Ayuba Mohammed NDC constituency secretary ewo okre
Farmer Trust unupa intimacy so okọ baby a yeto adura ya hwe ho se Farmer Trust ene gu ho malaria dro wo mo Lumi Trust baby vite afenuru do gel a ditwitwie ensunsu no trazol 400 and bioglobin syrup a eye abusuo ni nyina moja dro ofra 0561088666 and 0561088663 a Farmer Trust no nya na ubenya bi na wato gold ye wonim se eye papa gold super XP no mene wa kada bia no bi na meto agumi hyem na akofom de ama me na engine so adawase da bia abese da bia de guma no adawase thank you god ya dia enti Bomadi said the bia beto fu e de free ho woso darling lemo woso season 3 no ya de bremo yame aduma kwasi da we na finals ne ba so 19 January ya de tintim so ewo Avenue Chemist animu ho a wala pass me so okoso to abaduma de wo pese woni nkunim na emu ani na ho na ji feeling ni bi feeling na ewo mu no kama pa feeling na e deep obese emu odwumade hu dawro ewo woso so a 0541524808 na yene won kasa Mackenzie luggage no ewa abonte so etipa bi na fatu kwan emubu empapai emu hakama emudo ewon ketua de ntamu ni kase wodo niam guma na wotene ba bi efuturo mamta frɛ efiewra obi anni asem so odi si dem ananso se wodi tu kwan Mackenzie luggage fe kales no fe obi a wo pa bi ato ana wo apese otu bie na wotone no ofra 0534369525 ya bejo so Mackenzie luggage premium unbreakable suitcases fe na ye kama ya de tu kwai Venus roofing sheets ni ya be ma bi ma de aboda so wodan be fe dan ne de wasiesi wo nanso nchanse ade aboso nyenti onse dan na ho fa ateko wo hia self lock modern self lock Euro tiles industrial deep through self tile and also steel structure system wall and ceiling joints ni nyina wo pa bia be ma bi wo ya distributor ye hia agents na bra